Catherine, I went over there to Pizarro, and when I tell you these people are crazier than cat pee, y'all, I'm sorry. I'm listening to a lady talk about, well, if Kamala don't win, or what is your plan? What plan, girl? Like what we did when Hillary Clinton lost, pouted, was pissed off, and then went to work. Hello, somebody. Yeah, baby, Rodney, I went over there to listen to this foolishness. These people crazy. I'm gonna tell y'all what. Don't argue with these folk. Just keep it moving. It ain't worth arguing with them. Look. If people don't want to use their civic duty, they don't have to. But for those people who know better, do better. That's all I'm gonna say about that. A Tampa Red. It is beyond sad. It is beyond sad. Dragons is talking about she was on public assistance, and then when she got her job, they cut off public assistance. Well, girl, you working. But what you gotta realize, Dragons, is that you got public assistance. And that was because somebody voted so you can have food stamps, as Dobie said, because people was getting boxes. And that helped you to get through. Child, I can't. You can't. But the thing is, girl, it ain't even Democrat or Republican. It's just a simple girl go vote. Girl go vote, and then dragons don't listen to nobody. This is why we had a problem. She don't listen to nobody, and then she didn't even know that her health insurance and all of that stuff deals with voting. And then she talking about something. Well, let me listen, and then she didn't listen. I'm just like, girl, y'all do some crazy stuff. And I'm listening at these people, and y'all, let me say this. It's an educational thing. It's an educational thing. People don't know their history. They're bound to repeat it. These people want to take people back again to mess. It's just unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. And Tampa Red, you are so right. And let me say this. I don't have a problem with Pizarro. I think Pizarro is a great entertainer. I don't even have a problem with dragons. But when you telling folk not to vote and why, well, let me say this. If they don't vote, that's okay. But I don't have a dog in this horse. And then they want to tell people you shouldn't vote because of George Floyd. You shouldn't vote because of this and this and then all of these conspiracy theories. So you're really telling people they shouldn't vote. And let me tell you why I had an issue with dragons. All dragons had to do was come up and say, "Hey, Jay Wilson, I know I'm not really in the politics talk, but hey, me and Lemon gonna throw this, and we're inviting you over." That's all she had to say. But for the mere fact she said, "I don't vote" and everything, baby, you was putting yourself in it. That's what get me, because she was itching to say it. She was itching to say it. Child. And let me say this. I ain't trying to be funny, but I ain't gonna go shake a shimmy or be a judge for a shake a shimmy, because again, your priorities are wrong. Your priorities are wrong. Your priorities are wrong. I don't want to be a part of nothing but nobody who don't understand the voting process and why we do it. I don't want to be a part of nothing. I don't want to be no part of no shimmy, no shake. And I'm just being real, y'all. And it's not even about being petty. It's about, girl, you gotta take life seriously. We're at a crossroads right now between a dictatorship and a democracy. And this stuff is real. I ain't voting. And then it was so many inconsistencies. Your mama can't register you if she live in Chicago, you live in Florida. Your mama can't do that. You have to do that. But the real tea is, and I think a lot of people said, the real tea is this. This is the real tea. The real tea is some people can't vote because they got records and some states don't allow them to vote. And if they have not paid their restitution, they ain't voting. No ands, no ifs, no buts about it. Now I am gonna give Brooke her props. Brooke is smart enough to know what's going on. Child Brooke over there fighting with them now. Child, I ain't clicking no link. I went over there to see what they had to say. I said, I ain't clicking nobody link. It's crazy. Y'all who know that voting is important, go vote. Encourage somebody to vote. You know, but people like this, they ain't gonna do it. 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 I pray that she wins. But I'm saying that she's the underdog. I know it's a lot of hard work. I pray that she wins. Y'all, I don't even know what to think with the polls. 1 minute the polls neck and neck, the next poll say she winning. I don't know. We will not know until the votes are counted. All I know is that I voted blue all down the line. They'll they do right. It is so sad. It is so sad. And then for Jessica to come up here and say some great great grand, maybe we ought to change it. Girl, no. You don't change your dignity and your right to vote. Hell, women didn't even have the right to vote until 1920. Yeah, people know what's going on. Sharon Carter. But what makes me mad? Okay, so it makes me mad. Let me tell you what makes me mad, y'all. And a lot of people may not agree with this. People hate unions, right? But I worked for Delta Airlines and the flight attendants were non-union. The only reason why we got our raises because Union Airlines got their raises. And they felt that if they didn't get it together, then we benefited from other people's unions, even though we weren't union. And what gets me mad is, you know what? Here we are, you benefiting for something you ain't even have a process in. That's what get me. You benefiting from something that you didn't even have a process in. And that's the sad part about that. So, y'all, let me say this. She ain't really black. It really doesn't matter. If it were another candidate, look, baby, we was concerned about Joe. Joe looked like he was tired. He looked like he ran a good fight. Okay, he said, I fought a good fight. Baby, Joe looked like he tired. And the only reason why Joe stayed in the race is because he did not want Donald Trump to win. But Kamala Harris came on in, and now people want to raise this crazy bar from her for her. And I'm just like, are you serious? But yet, Donald Trump, they think that man is the best thing since sliced bread. And he done said this so much. And then y'all, this man calls that insurrection. He caused many people to lose their lives during COVID. You have all of these generals speaking against him, saying he does not have America's interest. I mean, his interest at heart. Now, don't get me wrong. There have been documents from Clinton all the way up to Biden. But those men worked with the Secret Service and the FBI to retrieve those documents. Child, Donald Trump had documents in the bathroom. He was showing people documents. He was talking about documents. People from Australia was up there talking about our secrets and stuff people shouldn't have even known about. And we trust in that man with the nuclear codes. We don't think that man is not working with some foreign entity. Child. Dudley do right. That's how I feel about it. Down the toilet stool. 34 convictions. Not. He's convicted. He's a convicted felon. And let me tell you what's going on too. Not only that, but there are women in Texas who wanted babies. And the doctor said, well, this baby is not going to live. But the doctor was too afraid to give them a pregnancy termination. And some of these women almost died because the doctor almost let them bleed out before they would do anything about it. Child, I did my part. I did my part last week. I didn't make it on the first day, but I damn sure will did make it on the second day. Y'all, let me say this. If you're not gonna vote, don't try to encourage other people not to vote. That's crazy. We can encourage people to go fight. We can encourage people to do all the wrong things. But something as looking out for your political health, we don't do that. I'm like, what is wrong with y'all? So yeah, I'm not in agreement with all this foolishness. We got you, Sharon, and hold on, because the people don't want y'all to stay in line either. That's right, PDP. Well, look, y'all. I just had to say I went over there to listen to a little bit. Child, I'm like, Lord Jesus, it's a hot mess, and it just sounds like people are not informed. And again, they're getting information, but are they getting valid, well documented, researched information? Valid information. So I want to know who wrote the article. There's a lot of things. I want to know who wrote the article. Do they have any special interest in writing this article? I mean, I'm asking those questions. These people see a video and take it as real and don't even know that it's a Chinese or Russian plant to discourage black people from voting. And some of it is working on some of these people. Yeah, it was getting pretty unbelievable. So, and I just had to kick Dragons down because it's like, girl, no, we ain't gonna have this. And then Jessica, let me say this: I would have let Jessica stay up, but she know how to say Kamala Harris. It's comma and a la, Kamala Harris, and I'm like, nope, nope, nope. You're not even saying that lady's name right. Say the lady's name right. For her doing that, and that's just disrespectful. Okay, y'all. I'm going to bed. I just had to say what I had to say. And I'm just going I'm gonna pray and hope for the best. That's all you can do is pray and hope for the best. Child Brooke was mad because the lady didn't know what Roe versus Wade was. Child Brooke was eating the girls up over there. Honey Brooke, like, how you gonna tell me something? First of all, I had to leave her alone when she didn't know who her state senator and her congressperson was. Okay, not knowing that those are the people who pass laws and those are the people who could either accept what the president has to offer or reject it. But she didn't even know who her state senator was. That's why I voted for Colin Aldridge. Okay. Hopefully he beats Ted Cruz. I pray that that happens. And I voted right for Aldridge. I sure did. Yes, Lord. But look, y'all, I'm going to call it a night. Y'all pray. And hopefully everything works. So we'll see. Um, I'll be on Tuesday, as far as this voting and stuff. So I will be on Tuesday. So y'all, let's pray. Child, they don't know who Frederick Douglass was, and they barely know who Booker T. Washington was, child, and Ida B. Wells. Child, they don't know about the struggle. They don't know about the struggle. Really don't know about history. The lady was like, Homestead? Yes, Homestead. The Homesteaders. So anyway, y'all, I gotta go. Peace and love. Y'all take care.